Okay. Did you know there are actually 10 different classes, not element, 10 different classes in Exos Heroes. And today I'm gonna be talking about what those classes are. But before I get to the classes, did you know you can actually find out who's gonna have which passive according to their type? Basically, they have attack type, and if they're attack type, they will either have counter or mana utilization. And you can see that by Rakiel. Rakiel has attack. You see the sword type here, which means Rakiel has counter or mana utilization. Let's check for bot 3. Also attack. You can click here actually, attack, and then have mana utilization. And you see this like a thing there. It's a chaos, and I'll show you what kind of passives does chaos have. So hold on, I'm sorry. Chaos wise, why is it not showing on the screen? Hold on. There you go. Chaos, there is a final hit, focused shot, and mana absorb. Only 3 available amongst chaos. So your my Jinai will either have mana absorb, final hits, or focused shots. And you can see here Jinai having mana absorb, Rara having the focus shot, and then mana absorb. Thinking, yeah, Valentina. Chaos types there, each having different passives. Mana absorb, focus target, and final hit. Here you go, final hit. There you go. So those 3 are the ones who have different passives amongst those chaos. And let's go with defenders. So on defense, there's block, protect, and thrust. If you see here, thrust and protect. Defend is here. Or block. Block. So block, protect, or thrust are the available ones amongst defense. And last but not least, support. There's cleanse and first aid. So when it comes to cleanse and first aid, the supporters are this one. Him having cleanse. First aid is usually the one who heals you, like Anastasia. So we have 4 classes. I mean, not 4 classes. 4 types: attack, chaos, and defense, support. And because they go by different passives, that's where the classes get defined. Among the attackers, there is warrior and there is mage. A mage? Or wizard, I'm sorry. There's warrior and there's wizard. How do you know who's warrior, who's wizard? Excuse me. All warriors have counter. All warriors have counter. If you still want to see Rakiel, click the introduction, click hero history. Here you go, warrior. Every warrior has counter, like Zion, like Gale. And all wizards have mana utilization. Hero history, wizard. And wizards are the one who's known to be having more attacks. Now, you know what? Never mind. Let's not get into that. I'm sorry. I'm taking that back. Okay. Unfortunately, I do not know any other way to figure out whether they are or like their classes. There are 10 classes. I don't know how to figure that out unless you go into this 2 steps. So yes, and among the chaos, there are assassin, ranger, and trickster. Guess who assassins are? Of course, the ones that goes for final hit are the assassins, like Jin and Baraka. They're assassins, and I'll show you by clicking this and hero story, assassin here. And there is ranger. Obviously, the ranger is the one with the focus shot. And I can't really think of other fated heroes who has Ranger ability. Here. And guess who's the trickster? Guess who's the trickster? The only one that didn't go by. Mana Absorb. Jinai is known for the trickster. Same goes for Baelish as well. Okay. Where do you go? Yeah. Trickster. And there are Guardian, Knight. Oh wait, before that. So basically, you know what? Yeah. Let's not go by. Okay, never mind. There's Guardian, Knights, and Paladin. When it comes to defenders, guess who Guardian is? Guess who Guardian is? Oh, I'm sorry. That's Paladin. My bad. So Garth is Paladin. The one that provides protect is Paladin. I'm sorry, that was Guardian. The Guardian is the one that blocks, like Olu. Block are the ones that are Guardians. Let's see. Guardian. And Knights are the one who thrust, like Siakan and Valar, or Mahar. Let's actually watch the Mahar. Oops, not Mahar's not. Never mind. Siakan thrust. Anyone who has thrust is Knights. And there is Enchanter and Cleric. Cleric being the healer, Enchanter being the buffer. So healer. Sasha. First aid is the one that's Cleric. Cleric here. And the other one being Enchanter, which is I think Shell in here. Or Emma. Let's check. Yeah, or Enchanter. I'm sorry. I thought it was Enchanter, but it was actually Enhancer. My bad. Enhancer. So those are the 10 classes. Each class actually have its own stats bonuses. Like if you see Guardian, or if you see Paladin, who gives wait. Guardian who blocks. Guardians are the one who have highest amount of block. And just watching my database here. Hold on. When it comes to so a Guardian is Ullum and Mahar, meaning they have equal amount of a block, right? Ullum and Mahar having the highest block because they're both what? They're both giving the block. And the one with the also highest defense as well. If you see here, Mahar and Ullum are the top two ones who have the highest defense. And then the next one is Chati actually. But Chati only provides what? 100. 1100. It drops down by 500. And that's because Chati is no longer a Guardian anymore. Chati is Paladin. Right? Let me double check. Yeah. So that's where Guardians are shining. Having the highest amount of block and having the highest amount of defense. And when it comes to dodge, of course, the assassins are the ones who has the highest amount of dodge. Those that has final hits. Okay, these two having the natural 110 by default dodge. When it comes to HP, the amount of HP, actually it's range. Range is the enhancer. But it's kind of a weird one because actually range is the only enhancer who have the most HP. The second enhancer is Emma, and Emma is the fourth member who have the fourth most HP is the Emma. I'll show you right here. And in between there is Shell and Talia. Shell is also isn't she also enhancer? Okay. Oh yeah, enhancer. And Talia being the healer. So those enhancer, healer types, support types are the one generally who have most HP. Anastasia being the 5th as well. Garth is actually the one with 6th. Garth has the most HP amongst defenses, but not more than those 4. Shell, Talia, Anastasia, and range. And when it comes to attack, of course, our wizard, Bathory and Maggie Maggie's also wizard. Where's Maggie? Those 2 wizards are the one with the highest attack. Same goes for Bernadette. They're wizards, and they have the highest attacks. 1269 for Bernadette, but 1302 for Bathory. And attack speed, those what was that? Rangers are the one who have highest attack speed in general. Goes for Rara. And critical hit chances are usually tricksters, like Jinai. Jinai is known for the high amount of critical hit chance, 280. And same goes for Valentina, which is also trickster. Trickster. Every trickster has a mana absorb. And same goes for Baelish. Mana absorb, which will give us 280 critical hits. And the next one with the next amount of critical hits is actually Bathory and Maggie. But we all know Bathory and Maggie are wizards, and they only deliver by 150. So you are doubling the amount of the second highest critical hit. Jinai, Valentina, Baelish is capable of almost always critting the enemy, the giant crits, as long as the substats are provided. So that's why Baelish was a failure when it comes to Dragon FC, because Baelish doesn't have that percentile given to use a crit for the maximum. But I'm actually hoping for Jinai and Valentina, with their Fate cores, being able to use the maximum effect of that gigantic crit being applied. Okay. Yes, other classes there's good. Warrior is like in general good. Like Warrior is generally good with defenses, basically. But we'll get to that a little bit later. So yeah, 10 classes, and each class have their each class is defined by the passives. So you don't have to actually remember Trickster. You can just remember by Mana Absorb. Those who have Mana Absorb, those who have heals, first aid, those who have final hits. You can just remember by those if you don't remember by class. And each class have their own area where they shine at. So yeah, it goes back to that Windows Capture, the Google spreadsheet. The way how they gain mana as well is also matters. Level 3 by default if it's a 5-star. Level 2 by default if it's 4-star. Obviously, you can make it to make your legendaries to have 3 with unleash potential. Yeah, that's it. I hope you guys got this idea of those hidden 10 classes, which isn't really relevant in this game at all, but good to know basically. So like and subscribe, or leave comment or dislike, however you feel. Just reaction gives me more enthusiasm to make more videos. Again, thank you for watching.